the microcomputer. So we are going to discuss this topic by after considering the following points. So what is computer? What is microprocessor? Block diagram of microprocessor. What are the different features of microprocessor 8085? What is microcontroller? What is the block diagram of microcontroller? Features of microcontroller 8051, and what is the difference between microprocessor and microcontroller? So first, what is mean by computer? What is the basic operation performed by the computer? So computer is nothing but it is a device which receives the input. Input is nothing but it is the data and instructions. Then after receiving, it performs arithmetic and logical calculations at different types of computation. It will perform the different types of computations. Then it stores the data and instructions. Then what is the result of computation? It displays the results. So it displays the result. Then controlling all the devices that perform this different task. So these are the different operations performed by the microcomputer. So first, what is the main part of the computer? So it first receives the input. Input is nothing but the data and instructions. It receives the input to the input devices. So what are the different input devices? Input devices are, it is a keyboard, mouse, punch card, scanners, light pen, switches, etc. After receiving the input, it performs different computations. That computations may be arithmetic or logical. All these calculations or these computations are performed in the arithmetic and logic section. We call it as ALU section, that is arithmetic and logical unit. After performing the calculations, it stores the data and instruction into the memory device. The different memory devices are there: RAM and ROM, random access memory or read-only memory. After performing different computations in arithmetic and logic unit, then it displays the result to the output devices. So what are the different output devices? So we use monitor or LED, printer, CRT, etc. Then it control all the device that we call as a control unit. So these are the main parts of the computer, that is input devices there, output devices there, and different storage devices are there. They are the main parts of the computer. So first part is, it is a performing arithmetic and logical calculations, and this control unit, these are the main parts. These two main parts are combined together, that is ALU section and control section are combined together, and that we call as a CPU, that is a central processing unit. So this is the main part of the computer, and microprocessor is nothing but this CPU. So block diagram of digital computer is nothing but the CPU, and to the CPU input devices, we connect the input devices, output devices and memory, that become the complete computer. Communication of CPU with IO and memory. How it communicates? So the processor communicate with memory and input output devices using three set of lines. So group of lines or a group of conducting wires are called as a bus. So what are the different types of buses? The three types of buses are there. First is address bus, then next is data bus and control bus. Address bus is unidirectional. For example, suppose input device is there. Input device give the information from the input devices to the processor, but there is not exchange from the other side. So CPU will not transfer the information to the input devices, that is only unidirectional. Same thing is a address bus is unidirectional, and data bus and control bus are bidirectional. CPU exchange the information to the memory through the bidirectional device because it can take the information from the storage device and it can give the information to the storage device. That is a bidirectional. So microprocessor 8085 having address bus is of 16 bit and data bus is of 8 bit.